my pastor is somebody, or my youth pastor is somebody that you guys all know. Has anybody heard that before? Who do you guys know that preaches to you guys that could have been my pastor back then, or my youth pastor back then? Yeah, Rob Thomas was my youth pastor back in the day when I was growing up. I went to Erie High School and graduated in 1981, and while I was at high school, I participated in stuff like basketball, track. In track, I ran the 440-mile relay, 220. I was slower, but I could last longer, so I was better at the longer distance stuff. I also participated in band with the flute, and I was also in flag team. And when I did flag team, I actually had to create the thing that we use to like try out in. So then I had to try out with what I set up and made up. I mean, that's how small Erie High School was. I also was pretty good in school, and when I graduated from a class of 70, and I was 6th in that class. And then after high school, I went on to the University of Northern Colorado, where I became an accountant for after the 4 years. I did want to teach, so instead of it turned out that at the time that I was going through school, the teaching wasn't very good to go into, so I went into accounting instead, and then I started teaching in the churches and stuff. So that's where I started doing kids' church and youth group and stuff like that. Since I was brought up in the church, it was a big part of my life, and I made the decision really early in my life to accept the Lord. I accepted the Lord somewhere around 6 or 7 years old, but my parents wouldn't let me get baptized until I was in my teens. Due to that decision, I believe that the Lord helped me to make a lot of decisions that I might not have otherwise. Like I have never drank, done drugs or anything like that. And in some ways that makes me feel like I don't really have a testimony, but when I start thinking about it, that is my testimony. The Lord has helped me to not do all those things, so that is my testimony.